welcome back to my channel. I have a classic red lip with a wing makeup tutorial. I honestly wasn't gonna film. I'm actually going out and I did feel like wearing a red lipstick, so I said why not just film it as I'm getting ready because I'm going out anyways, so the makeup is not gonna go to waste. So if you guys are interested in knowing how I achieve this makeup look, then please keep on watching. Hi guys, as always, starting with the foundation primer, and today I'll be using MAC Fix Plus, and I'm just going to apply that all over the skin, and this helps the makeup stick to the face, which makes it last longer. For foundation today, I'll be using one from Too Faced, and this one is in the shade Warm Nude, and I'll just apply that all over the face, and this is going to give my skin a nice even tone, and it's going to cover any imperfection that I might have. And I'm going to bring it down to my neck because I don't want there to be a line between my face and my neck, and I want everything to be nicely blended. Now I'm taking the LA Girl Pro Concealer, and this one's in the shade Yellow, and I'm just going to apply that on some of the areas that I want to highlight and some of the areas that I feel that need a little bit more coverage. And just because this yellow concealer is a little too yellow and a little bit dark for my skin tone, I decided to go back in with the Inglot one. I'm not sure the shade, but I'll leave everything in the description box as always. And then I'm just going to apply that exactly on the areas that I applied the yellow concealer, and once I finish applying the mix of concealers, I'll just blend them out with my damp beauty blender. To set the makeup in place, I'll be using the Laura Mercier translucent powder. I am not quite happy with this powder. I feel like it really dries my skin, so that is why I decided to give it a try today using a very thin layer. I'm not gonna bake, I'm just going to set the makeup in place, and it still made me so dry, so I'm just gonna avoid this for now. And I'm still oily, so I don't really know why this is so drying on my skin. But anyways, once I finish applying the powder all over the skin, I'm just going to bronze up the face because the powders and the foundations and all of that make our face look flat without any definition or shadows. So I'll bring those back by using MAC Give Me Sun, and I'll be applying that on the hollows of the cheeks, on the sides of the forehead, and on the jawline. If you don't know where your cheeks are, all you have to do is the fish face, and that will give you a perfect guide. Now I'll be using the Morphe 9B palette, and this one is just 9 blushes, and I'll be using quite a few, and I'm just going to apply that mix on the apples of the cheeks just to give my skin a nice color. And once I finish applying the blush, I'll just do a quick blending with a stippling brush that I got from Walmart, and this one's from the brand Still. And once I finish blending, I'm just going to apply a little bit more of MAC Fix Plus. And just before the Fix Plus dries, I'll be applying my highlight, which today is the one from the Too Faced palette. This is a Neutral Eyes palette. It's an oldie but a goodie. And I'm just going to apply my highlight on my usual areas with a fan brush, and then with a smaller, denser brush, I'm also going to focus that a little bit more on the Cupid's bow, tip of the nose, bridge of the nose, and on the highest point of my eyebrow. Now I'll do a nose contour. I'll be using the Hot Mess Highlighting and Contouring palette, and this one is the Tailored Blue, I believe. I'm just going to mix all the bronzers from the bottom, and I'll start creating some shadows on the sides of my nose, and then I'll blend them out with a small brush, and then I'll blend them out with my fingers even more just to make sure that there are no harsh lines. Now I'll be using the NYC liquid eyeliner, and I'm just going to do a regular wing. I do really need a new eyeliner. This one is super old and it was literally like empty. I was scraping the sides of this poor eyeliner, so I'm just gonna go and buy a new one hopefully soon. Now with this Rimmel London Nude Eye Pencil, I'll just run that on the bottom waterline, and this stuff is really good. I actually really like this pencil. It's very creamy, pigmented, and I believe is very affordable too. Now I'll be using Nylon by MAC, one of my favorite eyeshadows from MAC, and I'll be applying that on the tear duct area with a Q-tip because my nails cannot reach that, which I'm so sad, but the Q-tip will do just fine. On top of that, I'll be using the Heavy Metal Extortion glitter from Urban Decay, and this is just going to attract a little bit more attention to the tear duct area. You guys know that I love having my tear duct very highlighted. For lashes today, I'll be using Cocoa Lashes in the style Soho. And as always, I sit them on the center of my lash line, and then I place the lash strip on the outer corner, and then I do the same thing in the inner corner, and this trick always works. Now I'll go back in with the eyeliner to clean up the wing and to make it really black and to cover any residue of glue that might be peeking through. And as you can see, we're ready to go flying away with our lashes. Bye-bye! Now I'll be using this NYX Duo pencil type thing. It's a lip liner. I'll just be lining my lips with that, and I'll also fill them in. Once I do that, I'll just apply my lipstick, which today is Infrared from Smashbox. And yeah, once I do that, this makeup look is completed. So that is it for today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. I honestly have nothing to say, which is so weird. Yeah, I hope you liked it. And as always, I'll see you in my next tutorial very soon. Bye-bye.